Hey Jess, how's it going?
It's actually going really well. I just submitted one of my videos for my class, and I think I got an A on it. I don't know. We'll see. Cross my fingers.
Awesome!
I
That's
know.
cool.
Seriously. What's going on with you?
I'm just having a really hard time lately at work. I've had some pretty difficult patients, and I had a code blue yesterday, and they didn't make it. And my grandmother passed away recently, so it's just all hitting me all at once.
So you're just going through a lot right now, huh?
Yeah, it's a lot to deal with.
Yeah. I don't mean to impose or anything, but I just made a video about compassion fatigue, and I know that you're a new grad, and I think you could benefit from it if you're interested in watching it. I can send you the link if you're okay with that.
Yeah, I'm open to anything, so yeah, send me the link.
Okay, and then when you watch the video, just it kind of helps doing it this way, but just write down what you learned, and we can talk about it tomorrow.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, cool.
Jessica and Enrique will be in charge of the script, and Melody is our editor. Thank you and enjoy.
We will be focusing on hospital staff learning about the ACLS algorithm for cardiac arrest, as well as compassion and compassion fatigue. All 4 of Kolb's stages will be portrayed in our video. Jack Mesereau's transformative learning theory will also be included in this video. Mesereau covers 10 phases of transformation, and in this learning exercise, we will speak on behalf of all 10 topics. In stage 1, we will go over disorienting dilemmas and recognition of disorient. In stage 2, we will go over self-examination and critical assessment of assumptions. In the third stage, we will go over exploration of options, planning a course of action, and acquiring knowledge. Finally, in stage 4, we will cover trying new roles, building competence and self-confidence, and a new perspective into one's life. Overall, the underlying disorienting dilemma will focus on the fact that another unsuccessful cardiac arrest occurred in the emergency department, leaving nurses disheveled and sad. Since compassion fatigue is a common problem for nurses, it is important that we teach our audience about the options and ways to debrief after a code blue. Tori will be in charge of voiceovers, Sylvie will be in charge of animation, Jessica and Enrique will be in charge of the script, and Melody is our editor. Thank you and enjoy. A 75-year-old male was eating dinner with his wife when he suddenly collapsed onto the floor. The wife quickly checked for responsiveness and noticed he was pulseless and apneic. She immediately called 911 and attempted to do chest compressions. 5 minutes later, EMS showed up and quickly took over for CPR. The ACLS algorithm is started and rapid transport to the closest facility is initiated. Upon arrival, the ED staff is ready to take over patient care and continue the ACLS algorithm for cardiac arrest. After 20 additional minutes of resuscitation measures, the patient is finally pronounced dead in the ED. After difficult moments are experienced, such as cardiac arrest, a wide variety of feelings are usually experienced by both staff and family members. Some common feelings include frustration, anger, blame, sadness, and compassion fatigue. It is important to take a moment and provide an opportunity for staff members to review and reflect their experience with someone else. A chaplain is a great source for moments like this. They can help decrease any compassion fatigue being experienced and provide mental and spiritual tranquility to overcome difficult times. A debriefing session is a great tool to consolidate feelings and to give the team a chance to share and understand the events of what happened. A bigger focus is placed on retracing the actions and decisions that took place in the moment of the code. For a successful debriefing to occur, the team leader must establish an environment that is conducive to learning and that is safe for others to share their thoughts and feelings. Here, the team leader dives deeper into the safety and clinical priorities noted during the code. Furthermore, the team leader identifies the pros and cons of unit protocols that affect the team's performance. The debriefing process summarizes the events of the code and allows the group to obtain feedback on team performance. All for teaching the group how to apply these lessons for future experiences is what truly matters. Following the debriefing session, the team walked away learning more about what they could improve for future situations. For example, the group felt that there were minor delays in delivering medication and keeping track of time. They hypothesized that they could make improvements in patient outcomes by finding a way to deliver the medications faster. They predicted that by delegating the role of a scribe and timekeeper to a nurse sooner, they would be able to push the needed medications faster and keep track of time more closely. In the following weeks, another Code Blue occurred, which gave the team the opportunity to test this hypothesis. They found that delegating clear rules and keeping strict time improved the medication delivery, as well as the perception of preparedness for the code. In future codes, the team continues to hold debriefing sessions afterwards to improve team learning and implement new processes. After another unsuccessful cardiac arrest and growing compassion fatigue among the hospital staff, our focus was to apply Kolb's theory to identify learning processes within each stage to help the staff overcome these events. In Kolb's first step, we identified the experience, also known as the code and resuscitation of a patient. Secondly, we outlined the reflective observation, which involves the need to consolidate feelings and emotions. In this stage, we utilized the support of a chaplain to speak with family and staff during these times. Next, we discussed abstract conceptualization. This explores the learning that follows a team debriefing or the code. Finally, this led us to our fourth stage of active experimentation. Here, the team identifies a change they want to address and the plans to implement for the future. We hope to share this animation that Kolb's theory is a strong framework to utilize because of its strength to learn from prior experiences and to apply limitless understanding of new knowledge to future experiences. Our focus was to apply Kolb's theory to identify learning processes within each stage to help the staff overcome these events. Kolb's first step.
You know, I did. I really enjoyed it. It gave me some good tools for breaking down, you know, what I've been going through. And I was doing some brainstorming actually about, you know, some of what I learned from it.
Yeah, so what'd you learn?
Well, I mean, first step was how to approach difficult experiences and start, you know, learning how to handle those and you know, break them down.
Cool.
Also, importance of debriefing after difficult experiences and talking to people and figuring out, you know, what went wrong and how to improve on those.
Yeah.
And you know, creating a plan to move forward, just, you know, where to go from there and how to avoid similar situations in the future.
Well, that's really good, and I'm glad that like watching that video helped and you writing down what stood out to you. Now, I don't know if you have time right now, but I also want to do some sort of like concept mapping, just because with me when I was first learning this stuff, that's kind of what helped me. So do you mind if we go on the board and just write some stuff down?
Yeah, let's do it.
Alright, cool. Okay, so basically you just did your concept map on the board, but let's go over it really quickly before you leave.
Sure. So basically my concrete experience was my grandma passing away and all the stress I was feeling from that and from work.
Okay.
So I did some reflective observation and realized, really examined my feelings about the situation, saw that I was feeling overwhelmed, sad, and fatigued.
Okay.
Abstract conceptualization means debriefing with my fellow nurses and new grads and, you know, brainstorming ways to improve what I was going through in the situation.
Okay.
And then active experimentation, you know, coming up with solutions and putting a plan into action and using coping skills and stress management.
You know, I'm really impressed by like the work that you did, and I hope that it helps you, but I'm really proud of you. So you did a great job.
Thank you.